Hey, how's it going? My name is Charles White. I am the Director of Photography and the Video Production Manager for Malibu Boats. We're here today on a beautiful lake in North Carolina, and I'd like to tell you about my experiences with the Flowcine Black Arm and the Newton Head from Intuitive Aerial. So over the past 9 days, we've been out here on this lake capturing all the video production and photography assets for our model year, for both brands of our boats, for Malibu and Access. What's involved in that is a crew and cast of about 50 people. Obviously you can see we're here on water, which is a very challenging environment to begin with, because everything is constantly moving. Since 2000 I've been shooting for Malibu Boats, and I've used a ton of different equipment, from drones to gimbals to handheld. And it wasn't till this year at NAB where a solution was presented to me that really solved a problem that I've had since the beginning. And that's, how do I shoot rock solid, stable footage in an environment that is so organic as water? As you can see here, we've rigged one of our boats. We call it Betsy, and Betsy's been around since the mid-2000s, but it really is a shot maker for the water. We've got a couple outrigger platforms up top for people to work off of, and then we've rigged through this speed rail system a mount to complement the Black Arm and the Newton Head. So over the past few years, I've attempted to shoot our running footage with a handheld gimbal. And what I found is that as the boat is moving, the forces of the wind are fighting the motors, and you get a little bit of a wag in your footage, you know. And when you're exceeding 35 miles an hour, that footage comes out of post-production, and no matter how you try to stabilize it, it never is really right. It'll look okay, but not right. What I noticed right out of the gate with the Newton Head and the Flowcine is that no matter what the boat did, no matter how fast the boat went, it was rock solid, stable footage. So in the techniques I've used in the past, I would end up with little nuggets of footage, you know, a little 3-second nugget here, a little 3-second nugget there, and that really was what I had to choose from in post-production. With this particular setup, we're able to do like 10-minute takes of a boat running, and it allows us to be super creative. We can zoom in, we can roll around, we can get a front 3/4, we can get a side profile, we can get a back 3/4, we can go front lit, back lit, and we end up with these super long takes that really allow us to pick the best shot, not the shot that was the smoothest based on the conditions of the water. We're using a Red Epic camera with a Fujinon Cabrio lens and an RT Motion follow focus system. In addition to shooting over 19 different boat models between the Malibu and Access brand, we also have the privilege of working with some of the best athletes in the world, from wakeboarders to water skiers to wake surfers. These guys are truly professionals, and when they're putting their bodies on the line for us to capture amazing image, it's so important to have equipment that can handle the conditions that are produced out here on the water. So in summary, with my experience working with this equipment, it is amazing. I can't wait to get my hands on it again for my next production.